Hi everyone, welcome to the monthly astrology snapshot. My name is Paula Shaw, and every month I love to do this overview of the major themes of the lunar month. And the lunar months always begin at the new moons, and this one is with the new moon in Virgo, which is happening now. I'm a little bit late with this one, and it's, as I said, it's in Virgo. And actually, before I go into that, the major theme for this month, and I'm going to unpack all of this for us, is it's all about doing the inner work. There's a lot of cycles coming together right now that really invite you to look in and to start taking charge and bringing order to some chaos inside you in your daily life that you know you can do right now. 2022 is demanding transformation at every level. No one is going to be spared. I have noticed in my clients and in my own world that all of our old stuff is coming up that is of the old world. We cannot keep it going through. So if you've been going through some big stuff, please know you're not alone, and that it is part of the cycles, and that it's as though we're reconciling what we were, and we're being pushed collectively to come back to what really matters. And this new moon in Virgo, the sign of the priest, the priestess, the nun, the monk, the sacred keeper of, spiritual practices and ceremony, we're being invited to come back and take care of what really matters, to take care of our health. Virgo's connected to health, medicines. This is a time to work on your health and be healthy on every level to the best of your ability, including mentally, emotionally healthy, physically, spiritually, professionally, relationally. We've got Mars in Gemini, which is about an intensification of getting clear on how everything connects. Looking after your mental health looks after your physical health. So on and so forth, spiritual, you get it. This new moon is square Mars, okay? And this is going to activate the big Mars in Gemini cycle, which I've written about extensively in the monthly snapshot. So please go read that. You'll find that at my website, soulfulguiding.com, or if this is you're watching on Instagram, it's in the links, and on YouTube. Go check it out and go dive in deep, because it's just, I think, really important to have a sense of what the themes are so I can navigate it more consciously, obviously. So when Mars is involved in a new moon, in a challenging way, just watch out for just heightened energy. Actually, watch out for that for the rest of the year. People are scared. The world's going through this big change. Practice patience. Virgo is about patience, about coming back to what matters, about the sacred. Virgo rules devotion, dedication, commitment. This is a powerful new moon coming up to work with beginning new regimes that will support you to get into new life patterns that activate your highest potential no matter what's going on in the world. Take some time out at this new moon and reflect on one thing that you can change right now that starts moving your life into a more positive direction, that gives you a sense of having power in your life, feeling empowered. Virgo also rules our sacred work, and I have had this sense that people are going to start thinking more strongly about what that means for each of us individually. There's a sense of really wanting to live more honestly and more consciously. I really am seeing this in people, and these cycles are kind of squeezing and pushing us in that direction. I've seen more and more people responding to these bigger shifts in the world with a more, this change that's happening is real, and this is all really happening. And I think we are all being asked to tune into who do we want to be through these times. So that's the new moon. And that's this, invitation to turn inward and set in seed in really powerful new moon intentions. But we have all of the outer planets going retrograde. And this is a time for all of us to stop, slow down, internalize what's been going on in the world, to work with the new moon, look within. All of the outer planets are retrograde, not all the planets, all the outer planets, the big generational, collective, transpersonal planets are retrograde, which means humanity needs to just calm down for a moment and stop and start to internalize what's been going on. Mars, the moving through Gemini, again, I go into that in more detail. Mars is turning the attention, the focus to Gemini, the mind, how we connect, how we communicate. New moon in Virgo, square Mars. Virgo is the ruler of Gemini. Mercury is the ruler, of Gemini and Virgo. Let's turn the energy inwards. Let's really, Mars is not the ruler of Gemini and Virgo. Did I say that? Mercury is the ruler. What I'm trying to say is, sorry guys, lots of dots connecting, lots of patterns saying, go in, feel deeply into your being. What has changed since 2020 for you? This month has, when we get to the full moon in Pisces, this real potential to have a deep spiritual healing, to maybe even shed some emotional pain. All of our stuff's been coming up collectively, individually, so we can let go what we used to be, come back to what matters, and go through this powerful transformation. Going in, internalizing what's going on rather than being out in the noise and getting caught up in the energy and the patterns of change. You can start to work with new patterns in your world that you know you have control over, that facilitate your own personal evolution no matter what is going on out there. When all of those planets are retrograde, and then Mercury will go, I think I did get it right, sorry for the mix up before. When Mercury goes retrograde, which is on the 10th of September for a few weeks, we're going to be even more strongly encouraged to turn that attention and focus inward. This is a great time to get involved in deep spiritual practice, deep meditation, deep seeding in and tethering yourself to things that you know matter, making vows, commitments, clearing out your home, decluttering your mind, your space, your life. Get in touch with what is sacred at this lunar month. Uranus turning retrograde, which has just happened on the, when did that happen? Yesterday or today? By the new moon, let's say that. Uranus is about truth, awakening, clarity, insights. Now that Uranus has gone retrograde, we can internalize that. You can go through an personal internal revolution no matter what is going on. In fact, the intensification of the collective cycles literally supports you to do exactly that, to go in and awaken. I don't mean cosmic bypassing, I mean really get it. This lunar month, there's so much space for that. This lunar month is look at what's going on inside and sort it out. Start steering your life into new karmic patterns that you know are going to take you towards evolution. This lunar month supports, facilitates that. So, like I said, I'm just looking if there's anything more to share. The retrogrades. Truly, guys, go and read the snapshot at my website because there's a deeper dive that I'm not accessing right now because this is a tough year. I had a feeling it would be, but I was hoping it wouldn't be this tough. Like, it's been so intense. But don't give up, because when I look at the patterns next year, the way it's showing up now, it appears that at this stage anyway, we'll see what happens, that there will potentially be openings to very new solutions. Uranus always wins, and Uranus, right, is in this square with Saturn that I've talked about, every snapshot. Now that Uranus is going retrograde, Saturn is as well, but this is moving Uranus back into a pattern with Saturn. Very challenging square, very challenging pattern. And so the next few months until Uranus starts moving direct, just be prepared that this isn't going to get easier in the external. It's just not. It's actually probably going to get more intense. But what I want you guys to know is that Uranus wins. Uranus will start to shift into doing Uranus's thing, which is liberation, awakening, evolution, truth, bringing equity to the world, taking us out of these old structures and evolving it into new ways of being human, being with each other, being with the world, the connectivity. Uranus wins. Uranus isn't always nice and fun and pretty. It's about evolution, and it will do whatever it takes. Uranus is the lightning that strikes to shift you out of crappy things that you know you need to stop. So this planet's retrograde, Uranus going retrograde, go in. Have that internal revolution. Don't buy into the fear. Don't get caught up in Mars and Gemini, all the news and the battle, the war, Mars, of communication. I think we're going to see big shifts around the media. I don't know what that means. My prayer is that it's, the shadow of that being revealed and people misusing those communication platforms being called out. Seen a little bit of that. Hopefully that's going to keep going. But this is your moment. Mars is in Gemini, the rest of this year, to laser focus Mars, your attention to your mind, to get clear, to really recognize that we are all co-creating this reality. We created it. We can uncreate it. All of us. These are the times that we start to go, wait a minute, I'm part of this story. I'm not waiting for someone else out there to fix it. I can. Me, right now. Don't give up. At the new moon, go in. These next few days, go in. The first, few days when it comes to the crescent moon, go in. Write it down. Get clear. At the full moon, in Pisces, it might be really emotional. Being okay with that. Maybe there's a spiritual healing that just needs to happen, that we all actually just really need. Let it happen. Go and be with water. Go into nature. Do a ritual. Get into your spiritual practice. And allow yourself to know that this lunar month you can fix whatever you can in your life now. Do it. Take care of it now. Do it now. Get into your personal power. Get into your inner wisdom. Heal your personal patterns. Take care of your health at every level. Physical, professional, relational. Keep unnecessary noise out. Keep your heart open. Stay connected to your faith. Stay with your courage. Activate the inner warrior. Knowing who you are is the most powerful thing you can do in these times. And who you are is not out there. It's not going to be told. You're not told who you are. It's in here. Sit, listen, go in. Know who you are and choose who you want to be. Do you want to be scared? Do you want to be angry? Do you want to give up? Or do you want to know, no matter what's going on, I can evolve, I can grow. I'm not saying it's all easy, it's not. But this is your lunar month to not give up, to activate patterns in your life that keep you going, and to tune into the place where we really are all creating this together. So I wish you so well. Really, don't give up. Really keep going. Stay strong through this lunar month. Next month is really intense. And then the eclipses at the end of the year will activate the triple conjunction. So whatever you notice coming up around that, innovative, where are you going moving forwards? For the full moon lunar eclipse in November, whoa, it's big. I can't wait. So I'm sending love to you all as